Thank you for joining us. We're here to do a divine masculine to divine feminine reading. We're going to try and pick up on the energy of what masculine is wanting to either energetically say to or actually say, conversations, information that may want to be given. First oracle card we have is third eye. I feel like he's saying he's following his intuition. He's being enlightened. He's opening up to abundance, and you guys are mirroring each other. A lot of the third eye energy that's being exuded or put out would be his let's call it an awakening. The way masculine may be maybe wanting to give energetically is his intuition, following his intuition, maybe following his third eye to mirror feminine, because we have the third eye and the mirror. So opening up, following his intuition, and mirroring. You guys are mirroring each other, maybe having the same feelings, same emotions. So let's get some cards, and we'll just pull and talk on what he's wanting to say to divine feminine here. Masculine, how are we feeling today? He's healing. He's trying to recuperate. Trying to heal. Now, we have the Three of Cups, healing from a third party situation. Healing, wanting to come together, reunite as well. Wanting to heal this and reunite, wanting to come back together and celebrate with each other. Maybe go out and have drinks, have fun. The healing and that pause, that that energy of getting strength built back up, because the Four of Swords is right after the Three of Swords. The Four of Swords is that pause to recuperate from that Three of Swords. Three of Swords would be heartbreak, pain, and sorrow. We're looking at the energy of just trying to reestablish feelings, healing those harmonious emotions. Okay. How else are we feeling today, masculine? How else are we feeling today, masculine? Yeah, he's mourning something he's lost emotionally. He's trying to heal and come back into harmony from something that was, disappointing emotionally, and healing through that sadness and regret that there with the Four Swords, but wanting to get those cups that were lost, that were spilled. He's still kind of in that woe is me, disappointed energy. He's trying to get control of his life and take care of those things that may have put him in a position of heaviness, sad energy. I feel like he is on a recuperating path. path of healing, heartbreak, path of healing, some kind of loss, some type of burdens, heavy weight on his shoulders, trying to get in control of what weighs him down, that long, burdensome road he's walking down, trying to get control of that. Yeah, he's burdened by heartbreak. Didn't we say he's trying to recuperate? There's the Three of Swords right there. We have the energy of masculine trying to come up out of that burden by all of those pains and his heart being ripped apart, the angst internally that's, and a lot of times when we say the swords, we're going to say that's internal, that's thoughts, that's mental. It could be some painful words, burdened and hurt by some painful words, things that were said. But the way this card is set up, it's more angst, things on his heart that pulled it apart, that ripped it to different pieces from different ways and angles and people. He has a heavy load he's carrying, though, because we got several cards of burden, sorrow, loss, regret. He's trying to get in control of that. He's trying to heal that, trying to take control. The burden of heartache, right? How else are we feeling today, masculine? He's wanting to go after something, take action, or pull something in. Let me get some more on that. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles. Hold on. Death. Judgment. Hangman. Too many. Okay. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. So with the Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles coming out, we could speak to the Queen of Wands. It's telling me that he's trying to attract financial stability, become more stable financially. He's trying to bring in just stability in general within his life, being secure financially, stable and grounded. Wants to be the one to be dependent on, trying to attract independence, because the King of Pentacles doesn't require anybody, but the Queen of Wands attracts those attracts what she wants. Let's just say that. I said those finances, but I'm thinking Pentacles. But the Queen of Wands is that spirited energy of it's attraction. They do it all, and that could also be looking at how he views feminine, goes after what she wants and attracts and brings it in and takes action and takes control, has the qualities of the Queen of Wands. The energy of the King of Pentacles is the stable, successful, dependable, loyal business owner, entrepreneur, business minded person. That could be what he's trying to pull in, what he's trying to attract, what he's trying to transform himself into. He's making a judgment call not to make any moves. He's mentally stuck in his head. He's not really in the energy of taking action. He is changing and releasing himself to make a judgment call. The judgment is right underneath the Emperor card, which tells me that him taking control is a decision. It is decisive measures. He is looking at his burdens. Ten of Wands, followed by the hangman underneath. Looking at the situation, what he's carrying, the load he's carrying, what he has on his plate. He's looking at the different viewpoints, becoming enlightened and trying to be a little bit more flexible. I do feel like there was some rigidness, some overthinking, over processing, some things that kept him frozen, maybe mentally frozen in fear, which caused a part of that heartache. Which also, we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Swords would speak to masculine wanting feminine to know. Follow your intuition and just look in the mirror. Look at what you're seeing. Look at the reflection of what's being put out there. I think he's trying to let her know of this, but not really speaking on it, because we have no cards of communication here. We have no cards of emotional projection. We have no cards of action being taken, no more than the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. But the Emperor would be the one that's strategic. He's controlling. He has that, he moves when he wants. He has a stubborn nature about him. So he does not move. He's not moved easily, or he's not moved by others. He has control of his life, right? So a lot of that is just me seeing that masculine is trying to take control, trying to heal, coming out of some things that kind of ripped his heart apart, mourning over some things, going through transformation and changes, looking at his life, looking at what he's carrying around, trying to release some of those burdens. Whatever he had him stuck was because of fear. Because of fear. He's wanting to deliver good news. This is underlying energy. He's scared to deliver the good news about moving forward, juggling and trying to balance out his life. He's having, nervous energy about doing that and having a new beginning in love, offering his cup of love for that relationship or something long-term, stable and dependable, getting things sparked up. He's watching. He's going through a painful ending. He's surrendering. He's giving in to get things turning around. He's waiting for things to come in, for his ships to come in. He's having those deep hidden emotions. He's hiding his feelings. He's feeling left out in the cold, wanting to offer this his feelings of love. He misses you. He wants to collaborate. He will. He's having a tower moment, wanting to take swift, fast action. However, there's slow progress, slow movement, trying to get on stable ground and trying to make that offer, send that message of stability, or a stable presentation, a stable offering a fulfillment. He's trying to fulfill himself and make himself happy on his own. Again, he's working on his own independent happiness before he presents that. So King of Swords. Those were underlying energies, making a decision To bring the tower down takes swift, fast action, offer a cup of love. Yeah, that's just repeating itself from the underlying energy. So that's the decision, and there's the proposal. Just came right on out, didn't it? One final card, and there it goes, Ace of Wands. Masculine is making decisions. He's laying down the law. He's being strategic. He's being analytical. He is being structured and disciplined. Yeah, there's the King of Wands underneath the deck to take action and control. He's going within. That's why he's reclusive. That's why he's still holding back. That's why he's not revealing his emotions here. King of Cups for his connection. He's not revealing those. Look at this. Pentacles moving slow. That's why it's slow progress. It's slow movement. He's still in the process of making decisions and taking those necessary steps to change those emotions. I don't feel like he's in a bad mood. I do feel like his emotions are a little bit raw. I do feel he's in his head a lot. He's thinking. He's going through some changes internally. He's willing to take action. He's willing to get things started. He's wanting feminine to know that he holds his heart and his offer for you. He wants to get things sparked up and ignited here. He's willing to rush in and set himself free to bring things crashing down, to shock and surprise you. He's trying to be strategic in that manner. What do I want to do now? I guess we can clarify. Let's see. We'll clarify and see what some of this energy is about. What's going on internally with this want, and why he wanted to communicate that mainly. What do we need to know about the Four of Swords? What does masculine want feminine to know about the Four of Swords? Still at a rest, at a pause. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. Clarify the Four of Healing. He's trying to be happy. He's trying to find his happiness. He's trying to shine light on it. Yes. He's wanting to observe some more. He's wanting to be happy, so he's gathering information. So a lot of that is the rest, the pause. He may not be taking forward action or forward movement towards feminine, but he's happy. He's happy to heal this. He's just collecting more information. I feel a lot of that is because of what he's already taking on, what he's already been through. Five of Cups, Three of Swords, what he's been looking at while he's been stagnant and stuck, what he's been observing, what he's been processing over and over in his head, what he's trying to strategize, what he's trying to get information on. Okay, Three of Cups. Three of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups, Two of Wands, and the transformation. So he's not sure which direction to take this. He's wanting to reconcile. He's wanting to come together. He's wanting harmony. He's also wanting to change things. We got the Death card, and this is what's going on internally. He's wanting to turn things around. He's wanting to shift that energy and make some changes within himself as well as within this reconnection. He's wanting to come back together for two cups to pour into one, to be united. He's not sure how to take it, which direction to take it. Clarify the Five of Cups. Ten of Cups. Okay, okay, okay. See, he's wanting feminine to know that he had to spend some time alone and make that decision on his own, sending the energetic pull. He's sad about maybe how he did it or why he did it. The decision to pull away and go within and kind of be alone, block out, communication. Two of Swords is blocking, and it is Swords energy, so we say communication. Maybe he did block communication. Maybe he did disappear and go spend some time on his own. His communication might have went away with that. And block communication, sending energy. He wants to be alone and block communication. He's sad about that. That's the regret. In some way, shape, or form, there's always a way to block communication. We can ghost, we can not answer phone calls or text messages, we can be talking and not talk about anything deep or emotional. So just however that applies. Let's clarify the Emperor. Yep. He's trying to get in control because walking away caused the Tower moment. He may have walked away from people, places, and things that no longer served. So he's trying to get in control of that, or whatever he walked away from caused, or when he walked away caused some major shifts and some towers to fall and crumble in his life. And again, that's what we keep getting the message on, but he's wanting to communicate that. He's burdened. He wants recognition and attention. He wants a new beginning in love, and he wants to heal things. He's very burdened by trying to achieve that. That's what he wants. He wants to feel successful inside. He wants that attention. He wants recognition for offering a couple of. He wants a healing. He wants to be successful in self-love and healing as well. I can look at this a couple different ways, because he may want some things he wants to achieve on his own. Because the Ace of Cups could speak to self-love, self-care, love of thyself. In whatever way. If we say we're pouring into ourselves financially, we're building up finances so I can feel financially independent and secure. That would be a form of self-love. Self-love comes from doing for yourself and taking care of yourself, protecting yourself. And that will go back to the Four of Swords energy, which we have as the first card. The Six of Wands is just wanting recognition, attention, accolades, being, appreciated and shown publicly, wants recognition. He also wants success when he offers a cup of love for healing. He thinks that this is one of the things here that I'm picking up. He thinks that maybe if he does offer the cup of love, it will produce that healing. It's a lot. It's a lot and I get why it's a burden, because he's putting a lot of energy and healing into this cup of love, and that could come if it's coming to feminine, or if it's just for himself. It's a lot of weight behind that. Let's clarify the heartbreak, the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Heartbreak, feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. He wants to balance that out. Balance out things and become emotionally mature and get on emotionally stable. Let's just say balance out those feelings that he's having. He wants to kind of shift from one side of the scale to the other, because if he's been holding back feelings, he wants to balance that out, because if he has not been emotionally presenting himself, we have him feeling left out in the cold. Because when there was a walking away, whatever happened, whoever walked away, whatever he walked away from, something came crashing down, and he's wanting some healing. He wants a new beginning in love. He feels left out in the cold. He wants to balance out and become emotionally mature and stable. We need to stabilize those emotions before we take any action. So that's what we do. All right, masculine, what else would you like to tell us about? Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I'm not sure. You have options and confusion, illusions, different choices emotionally. There is some emotional confusion, some conflict as well. He's wanting to take action. He's not wanting to miss the opportunity. The Queen of Wands suggests that he's wanting to attract and call it in. Sorry, my stomach is itching. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. The Seven of Cups is the confusion, conflict, not wanting to miss the opportunity. I feel a lot of that is him trying to call that in, trying to take action, trying to be the Queen of Wands, daring, fun, charming, alluring. What about the King of Pentacles? Stuck in his head in the dark. I feel, he's trying to present this energy of being stable, but all the while inside he's just still having mental conflict and moving through the dark, hiding his emotions, being elusive, he's trying to follow his intuition. So that will go back to this third eye card and that mirroring, and a lot of this would be probably what he's trying to mirror back or reflect out to feminine. The mirror is the change and saying, hey, we need to change this, and I think that would be a mutual change, because we have the Death card out here twice, inside and out, as well as the Three of Cups. So if we're going to come back together, there does need to be some changes made there. As far as the Eight of Swords and the Moon, I'm getting, just in his head about the unknown, things that are hidden underneath, in his head about what he doesn't know, which is why he's trying to, shine light and become illuminated, trying to get information here. He's healing. He's trying to shine the light, the sun, illuminate what he doesn't know. And this could be, all talk, no action. I, recently learned. But it could be also just gathering information, collecting information. Probably a little bit scared to take action as well, because the Page of Swords has his sword down, not really holding it up. Excuse me. Clarify death and rebirth. Yep, going through transformation. Because see, and on the outside, he wants to exude that energy. He wants to be stable. He wants to be the dependable one. But internally, he's feeling not on stable ground. He's not really feeling on top of his game. He's not feeling loyal. He's not feeling dependable. He doesn't feel like the King of Pentacles. He's not feeling on top of the world. He does not feel successful. He does not feel abundant. He's trying to change that. That's what the outside is looking at. And internally, he may just feel that way. Yeah, it flipped upside down, but we're going to... Ten of Pentacles. He doesn't want things to end. He's wanting to move on to calmer waters. He wants to come out of that. He wants to transform that or change that judgment call. He wants to put in the effort, put in the hard work, paying attention to details. He wants to let it go, not hold so tightly. He not hold so, no longer hold back. Because the Four of Pentacles and the upright is holding on tightly to, holding back, being restrictive, being, controlling, kind of pulling back on energy. But in the reverse, we have the let go of control, releasing, making a judgment, and that's what I said, releasing that tight grip and move forward. Let go of those things that he was holding back. Clarify the hangman. Getting a different perspective, waiting for his ships to come in with this connection so he can make a choice in love. Those things he's still wanting to do. Those are some of the things that he is trying to become enlightened on. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay. Yep. He's trying to have the strength to get things turning in his favor. That's a lot of that, him trying to make those strategic moves, the Emperor energy, having a lot on his plate, his heartbreak, his sorrow, his pain is, outwardly showing, and that's what he's wanting to reflect or mirror to feminine. He's wanting her to know, follow your intuition. Look at what I'm putting out. Look at what I'm putting out. And he's just trying to catch her attention. So he may not be outwardly speaking any of this. The energy that I'm getting is he's just trying to show you. He's trying to hold the mirror up and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Look. That's that attention. Look at this cup of love. Let's heal this. Look at this cup of love. I'm loving on myself. I'm trying to heal. That's what he's trying to put out there. Those may come in different behaviors, slight changes in his actions, slight changes in his mood, slight changes in his conversation and how he actually communicates, even words. His words may have shifted a little bit. See, we like to look at tarot and be like, oh, he's doing this. No. Look, stop and look and pay attention. Use your intuition, feminine. Look at what's being reflected out there. Look at what's being thrown around. Look at what's being pushed out in front of you, or presented in front of you. Clarify the King of Swords. Being strategic, he's trying to be patient, he's trying to, kind of go with the flow, being a little bit on that healing energy, trying to be that voice of peace and serenity, because of temperance, it's not hot, not cold, not good, not bad, it just is, right? Standing there looking at it, being clear-minded, and that goes hand in hand with the King of Swords. He sits at that mountaintop. He gets clarity. He gets understanding, as well as the hangman. The hangman is self-suspended, so he can get a different look at things. The hangman remains that way until he gets the understanding, and that blood rushes to his head and it changes, and then he goes with it with temperance. He goes and shifts with the energy. Looking at the healing energy as well, he's trying to be strategic. I feel like he's feeling the healing energy surrounding feminine, the patience of feminine. Tower moment. Hold on. So So, going back to the Hangman and Temperance, just getting an idea of is what he's looking at. Becoming clear, making decisions, being of a clear mind. But internally, we're still Hangman. We have Hangman inside and out. So again, it's telling me he's not making any moves. We have Eight of Swords inside and out, both in the upright. Death inside and out. What else did we have? Four Swords inside and out. So again, we're not expecting any movement at this time. There's still some healing. There's still some stagnancy. There's still some overthinking and mental processes going on. He's wanting there. That energy, that want is there. I feel like he's committed to reciprocating, but he's also going to patiently wait for his fruit to ripen. He's not going to take much or quick action. He did have a tarot moment. He has a higher understanding about being reciprocal while he's waiting for his fruit to come in. He may be clear in thinking that I can't just rush in and expect things to be sweet. I can't just rush in and expect, the sweetest apples when I just planted those seeds or they just started to grow, right? So he may be looking at that and has had a higher understanding. He may be committed to being generous. He may be committed to waiting. He may be committed to hold off on a few things, just kind of wait for the right moment. That's what I'm getting. To clarify the Knight of Wands, maybe wanting to come rushing in, maybe have kind of that impatient, fiery energy, but internally he's trying to take control and move forward to his emotional fulfillment. So that's what's going on the inside. He's trying to be patient. He's trying to exude the energy of tolerance and understanding. He's trying to get in control of his emotions. He's trying to be fair. He's trying to be emotionally sure of himself. He's trying to get grounded, one, financially and internally as well, because with this, the death and rebirth, the King of Pentacles doesn't want something to end. He wants to move on to calmer waters. He wants to come out of that turbulence. The King of Pentacles in reverse is unstable, ungrounded, not loyal, not dependable, not financially stable. All those things that the King of Pentacles in the upright is. But internally, we're not there. We want to move on from that. We don't want things to end not wanting to give up, but just wanting to move on, move forward. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, we got Seven of Swords sideways, Ace of Swords sideways. So I feel like he may not be either one, clear, or two, he may be being deceptive. So these both came out sideways, so there's not much clarity, and there's not everything being presented on the up and up. That's what I'm taking. And he may be offering love, but things aren't very clear and things aren't on the up and up. It may have a hint of deception, sneaky, kind of just not legit movement, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, the clarify the Knight of Cups is the King of Swords again. Very, very clear thinking, very strategic, very analytical, very, very in his head. He's clear about what he's manifesting. So what he's trying to offer, he's clear about it. Clarify the Ace of Wands, the Star, his wish. He's scared. He's scared. He's trying to heal some of that nervous energy. He's trying to be hopeful to present this message of love or send messages of love. Because there's an obsessive tie to the Empress. He wants you to know he misses you. He's obsessing over you. He wants to get things started. He wants to heal things. He is stuck and bound to you at this point. Let's get some romance angels for masculine. What else would he like to say to feminine? What would he like to say to feminine? What would you like to say to feminine? One more? What would you like to... Oh, okay, two. Bottom of the deck, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so let's talk about it. So we got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then we got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, start from the beginning. Separation. Feel like you guys are in separation. There was a walking away. There was him being stubborn and all that other good stuff. But there's also a reconciliation, death, rebirth, healing, coming back together. We got three cups out here twice, inside and out. He wants to come back together because you guys are separated. It says give your relationship a chance. He's wanting, that's what he's trying to manifest, that he's in his head. He's wanting to move on. He's trying to get stable. He wants to reciprocate. He's willing to be patient and kind of not make, here's the thing. I feel like he's not wanting to do anything to scare feminine off. The balance in the emotional maturity, he's trying to become emotionally mature. He feels left out in the cold. He feels like there's a lack of balance and emotional maturity. He may feel like he is being emotionally immature, and wanting to get that way because we got the King of Pentacles in reverse, and I keep going back to that. He does not feel stable, sturdy, or even dependable at this point. He's wanting to give, the relationship a chance, work on the partnership, reciprocate, commit, and wait for a return on investment. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So, again, we're not getting any of this communication coming out. I feel like, there are regrets surrounding the energy of, wanting to be alone and blocking communication and stuff like that. But we still have him in his head. He's trying to give the relationship a chance and move forward here. We got the 8 of put in the work, release, let go of, stop holding back and move forward, putting in the work. That's the Judgment. He's trying to get an open mind and study. He's trying to open up and get more information, shine light, investigate more. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Feel like he is manifesting. He's clear about what he's manifesting. Let go of control issues. We have the Emperor inside and out. So he's in his divine masculine energy. He is obsessively thinking about feminine over here. He's wishing to present a small cup of love, those romantic offers, and just look at this. Hoping, hope, wish, fulfillment, to communicate. Look at this page to this Empress. Look at that. About his obsessions, hoping to apologize to the Empress about toxicity, hoping to heal and open up emotionally, send messages of love to the Empress about whatever this was, or even his obsessive thoughts or his controlling behavior, his toxicity, wanting to get things going. So he's trying to get the courage. That's what we got. Courage, recognition to heal, and offer that cup of love. Let go of control issues. We got Emperor, Devil. All of that is controlling energy. And this here, the Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, clarity about the deception, dishonesty, wanting to offer that cup of love. He may not want to be as clear as you would hope. So again, he may be trying to let go of some of the control issues. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you can be madly, deeply in love with somebody, but when we have controlling behaviors, fear, doubt, worries, mentally stuck, all of those things, it becomes unrequited because we are not taking action at all. We're not talking. We're not taking action. We're not doing anything to get things progressively moving forward. So let's go ahead and get some Kipper masculine. What else would you like to tell feminine? It's concern. Change. Okay, so there's a concern about, decisions or change. We have change twice. Courthouses, things being written into law. Decisions and rules being implemented for the main male. Court decisions. Legal matters surrounding the main male. There's a concern surrounding that. I feel like with the sudden wealth in the family room, I feel like he's wanting to have a conversation. I'll kind of go back to this Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, wanting to have communication and a sit down talk. That's a part of that Three of Cups there. The sudden wealth in the family room. Sudden wealth would become to just information. It could be finances. It could be conversation, communication, right? About some type of family situation. Living situation, just anything concerning the family, some deception, and false person wearing a mask. So he wants to talk about that. He may be concerned about that, and that may be a part of that fear and that nervous energy. He's wanting to change that. Let's get some more clarifying cards for masculine. Okay. Yeah, we had that before. Hmm. We learned nothing but sweet, sweet messages. All right. So we'll read them. We got mask, not showing true feelings, high personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So again, that may be in that, sideways, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords. And again, going back to the thief and false person, dishonest, deceptive, wearing a mask, right? Um, self self-indulgent focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, and that's from the death card, being inside and out, transformations and that healing. Those we had both towers come out in both decks, death come out in both decks. We have a lot going on that's matching the inside and out. He's reflecting on himself. And now we'll go back to the mirror and the third eye. His third eye is opening. Yay! Okay, so it's it's all connected to what he's doing internally and trying to get it to match externally, because he's feeling a lot of love. He's just wanting to balance that out. He wants to get his emotions balanced out because there was a heartbreak. Okay. Um, we got Dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Find out things coming to light. Adapt, change, heal. We have all of that with the Sun and the Page of Swords. Shining a light on some information, getting more information. Um, adapt, change, heal. That will come from the Four of Swords, the Towers, and the Death. Did I say the Death? the adapt, change, and heal. Yeah. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, and then we've had that on a couple of occasions. We got Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. We got the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Then we got engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Feeling like he's wanting to come in. It says you guys are reconciling, wanting to give the relationship another chance, clearly decide what you want. He's trying to let go of control issues. And then we got separation. We got sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. That comes with that Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, not sure of what's going on. But he's having those thoughts. He's looking at your photos. He is. I'm getting that obsession because these came out together. um, Photograph. Did we do that? We do that. We had separation twice, so we know you guys are in separation. You guys, he's wanting to come back together and have partnership. Then we got looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So wanting to move on to calmer waters. That's that shift, that change. Wanting to move forward. Where's the Chariot? That came out too. Then we got the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. So again, that was going back to the mask, the false person, all of that stuff. He wants to have a sit down talk about, lies, deception, wearing a mask, not being upfront, wanting to be successful and offering his cup of love and opening up emotionally. He's wanting to heal the situation. That's just what he's trying to exude out. So feminine, if we look at, again, we never look at the words. We never want to just solely rely on the words coming out of masculine's mouth. Those words will always be somehow skewed. They will always be misinterpreted. We have to match them with the actions. We have to match them with the energy. Is he coming in, all fast and rapid, or is he taking his time, being patient, holding himself back, being stagnated in a way to keep trying to balance out his energies? Because again, if I gotta go, and there's no stability, things are going to fall apart and come crashing down as they have before in the past. We have to take our time. We have to allow masculine to be in the energy of shift and change, because there's a lot of transformation. We got Tower and Death card. A lot of scorpionic energy that brings in change and destruction. We have the Emperor card. That's Mars energy. That is, again, war, power, destruction, anger, just all of that stuff embodied in that is action oriented in nature. So we gotta let that take place, and that's all he wants to say today. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.